What's up, everybody? This is Social Sanity. My name is Sean, and I'm joined here with
Malik.
And Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn. And today our topic is NoFap. Now, if you don't know what NoFap is, it is basically you do not jack off, and you don't watch porn either. And that's the whole challenge. NoFap challenge is just do not jack off, no masturbation, and basically go as long as you can. And there's some good benefits that come with it. Now, I'm going to throw it over to Malik, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the benefits that come with NoFap.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? I've been no fap for I relapsed, so I look, I've been no fap for 24 hours. But seriously though, let me give y'all the rundown of this. And look, I know you might watch videos and they may say okay, these are the benefits and it's placebo, whatever they want to say. But from my personal experience, this is what I've got. I've got more clarity. I was telling my friend Sean, I was saying, before I would look at a book and I would look right away. My focus, concentration was terrible. I did no fat for a week, man, and I'm telling you, I had laser focus. I don't know what it does. Uh, I think it's got something to do with I'll get on this later about something about our primitive instincts, but yeah, that um and then you have more energy because it's once you get that dopamine burst, it's nothing left. So you're just pretty much just bored. You're tired. You feel lazy. You have no motivation whatsoever to do anything. Um, and I'll say this: it makes you want to be more social and socialize more. Because think about it, you're not gonna get any chicks if you just sit in the house all day. Am I right or wrong? So it's it makes you want to go out and talk to chicks. That's another great thing about it. So that's what I know.
So, question, and I know probably a lot of people are thinking this as well. Um, can you have sex during NoFap, or does it not count?
Oh, yeah, you definitely can. That's different.
Can I say something about that though? I feel even with that, I feel I still lose energy. So that's kind of hard to say too. Even with the whole, but I mean, it's better than using
It's
your
better
hand.
than
Yeah, it's better than using.
it's better than doing it yourself, I'd say, because you're actually getting a real human connection. There's
Exactly.
something to be said that you're forming a closer connection with another human being, not just staring at a screen and basically jerking yourself off. Um, is completely different in my mind.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, the latter is definitely better. Having sex versus using your hand is definitely much better. But I think they both deplete energy in the end. But I mean, shit.
Do some people do it without sex, just try not to do anything at all for a certain amount of time?
I know athletes do it, and they always say they feel so much more on their game. I know Mike Tyson said he went 5 years without it, and
Five
then
years?
fighters before a big fight will go about 2 or 3 months without it. I mean, what does that tell you? What does that tell you right there when you think about that? I'm talking about no sex, not just no fat, but no sex. Period. They go without it, so it's they understand something we don't. Because think 5 years, that's a long ass time for you to be an athlete, a guy, and you're at the top of your sport. You know how many girls this dude got coming to him constantly? 5 years? I'm man. But, it's got. And Sean, I wanted to mention that thing I brought up to you earlier. I was thinking, I think another reason why NoFap is the way it is, because think about it. Life pretty much is, it really has no purpose if we're being real. If you look at it from a philosophical standpoint, it has no meaning other than what you make it. So think about this. If we're just here to reproduce, right? Your brain or your nervous system, whatever you want to call it, it can't tell the difference between something that's imagined and something that's real. So if you're sitting here masturbating to porn images on the computer, your brain can't tell if you're actually having sex or not. So once you deplete that energy or you come, you do whatever, it's like your brain, you don't have any energy to do anything else because your brain is like, okay, we completed the mission, we've done what we came here to do. It's like, so let's just be lazy. That's why you don't have any motivation to read, to work out, to do anything else, to go socialize, because it's like your brain is like, we've completed everything, we've done what we're supposed to do, and you do that every single day. Like, how can you have motivation to do anything?
I never would have thought of that before. That's crazy.
Oh
Do you
man,
think girls can do NoFap too? Like, what's your
Girl,
opinion on that?
girls do. I have done a little bit of research, and I saw there's like some videos on NoFap made specifically by girls and for girls because um, I don't know what your situation is, but some girls have a problem with that, and it's like them too. I think they get similar benefits when they do no. Um, I don't know if it's still considered no fap, but no
Yeah.
flick the bean. Then they get similar benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Don't flick the bean. That's too funny. I've never heard that shit before. But yeah, I mean, don't y'all feel like, we can admit it, like you lose energy after, right? Don't you feel like, so, like, you want to go to sleep or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happens with
Think
everyone.
about it. Now, imagine if you just use that energy for something else. Go read, go work out, go find a job, go exercise, go do something.
I guess it depends on the girl, but I think a lot of girls like don't do it as much as guys. Like, because you guys just do it, I think, more often. I could be wrong. Obviously, there's like some girls that's gonna be like, no, I do it every single day, twice a day. Like, there's always gonna be that. But I think for like in general, guys do it more than girls. So I think it's like kind of a little bit different. Um, I myself haven't done it, so I've never like tried to go a certain amount of time without doing it. But I don't know. Like, that's why like I wanted to ask if like girls actually do it and if they like it's the same situation.
You've never done what? No fap?
No, yeah, I've obviously never done NoFap. Like, I've never tried to.
Oh,
I think there's a pretty big market for it. If you go into any sex shop, there's tons and tons of toys. Toys like I think there's a pretty big market for it. Um, but I would like to make the point though, back to Malik was saying, is that I think that if you have anxiety, doing NoFap will do a lot of good work for you if you got anxiety because a lot of people that are anxious, one of their ways to like relax is basically to go home and like watch porn or something. And it is like a bad cycle, you know, because then maybe that's your trigger. Once you get anxious, you like right away you're like thinking about porn as like an escape, you know.
right. And a lot of socially anxious dudes, they're like, okay, I'll never have a girl, so I mean, I might as well just continue jacking off versus getting skills or just like learning how to socialize with women. Doing that
Yeah,
instead of
it's a
going home and
bad
watching porn.
it's a bad trap. I had a friend, he had like a daily routine and he told me about it. He like said he would like smoke a joint, play video games, beat his meat, and go to bed.
See, it's like, look, you leave
Most unmotivated guy ever.
no time for socialization at all. It's like, bro, how you ever gonna meet a girl, bro? Look, anybody out there, look, real talk. Anybody out there with a problem, no fap, say, um, like, make a promise to yourself, like, I will not smack my meat unless it's the next time. I will not be slapping my meat unless it's against the cheeks of a girl or some shit like that. I don't know. Go there in the mirror and just say that shit to yourself. Seriously, like, I'm telling y'all, it's like you're addicted to it. If you keep doing it every day, it's like your brain is controlling. You have a craving, you get like a message from your brain, oh, I gotta jack off, I gotta do this. It's like you don't. You can override your brain, man. Actually, and I want to show you guys a book, man. This shit is. It's not about no fap, but still, though, this book is amazing. It's called You Are Not Your Brain by Jeffrey Schwartz. Like, anybody struggling with no fap, you need to read this book. promise you, the insights you get from it are amazing.
Can I sign us out, Malik?
Huh? Are we done? Are we done that quick? Anything
One
else?
second. Before I got one more thing to mention, I would like to give a couple tips and tricks for those that out there that are looking to kind of start this NoFap journey. Malik, what do you think about like accountability for like a partner or like going a certain number of days and being like, um, I just want to check in and say, today I did not feel like, or I did have urges to um, watch porn or whatever, but I didn't do it, and then like you get that feedback. It's like, good job, bro, you did it. I think that could go a big way to helping people quit.
I agree. Like, definitely. But I think even when the urge does pop up, people, you shouldn't shame yourself anyway if the urge does pop up, because if you're addicted to it, obviously you set up a circuit in your brain, and it's like the like this. How does it go? What is it? It's like cells that fire together, wire together. You guys know the quote? It's something like
Oh
that.
yeah, I heard that.
So it's like you set up a circuit in your brain, and it's like if you're not doing something, your brain is gonna put out that signal, that craving, like, hey, you gotta do this. We gotta remain in homeostasis. We've been doing this every day. You gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's like your brain is sending you all these crazy signals, and like you can't. But so it's gonna be hard at first to not pay attention to that. Another thing is it's like crap. I forgot where I'm going with this. But yeah, don't shame yourself in the submission. Congratulate yourself for holding out, and just continue to stay strong on that, man. Because it is a big addiction to come over. So, I mean,
I
just
think we
gotta.
could get a girl's perspective on you think about guys that are trying to quit um, NoFap, because there's probably a lot of guys out there that are trying to quit and they want to know if it's worth it, or like what a girl thinks, or like does it bother her um, if all they do is sit around and jerk off all day.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's not the best look. Like I don't know, like you said, like your friend that's like just doesn't do anything with his life. Is just like so lazy. Like get yourself together. Like you need to just get out there. Like start talking to girls, start meeting girls, and like get out of your bedroom. You know, like it's no place to just hang out all the time. Just sit around and like do things yourself and then leave. Like
Can
I
I
don't know.
can I say something though? We can't just automatically assume like NoFap is for like incel guys or people who just sit in the house all day. Because honestly, when I had a girl, I was still doing that shit almost every day.
Yeah.
So it's like even with that, like I mean, we can't really say that they're all socially anxious people, but I mean,
That's true, because it's like an addiction, right? Because I can agree with you right there, Malik. When I had a girl, I was still doing that. It's like
cause
it helps you sleep, but
exactly,
it's like an addiction, you know what I'm saying?
cause
So
you got so
it's
many
very important.
varieties of it. It's like
Yes,
any
it's very
Plus,
race of
important
chick
to
you
take
want.
it
like
seriously.
what the fuck, like because like
That John
if
wrong
if you're
relationships
in
though.
a
I ain't even gonna lie.
relationship, then this is like like most of the time what the girl's perspective is like why are you doing? Why is that necessary? But I know it's for you guys, just like a habit, you know.
Are y'all offended by that shit?
Kind of.
That's too funny. But I mean, yeah, guys, stay strong. Go on a NoFap forum. Shit, leave comments under this video. Something. What shit? If you want to, man, hit any one of us up. We'll help you through that shit. But I honestly do think the benefits of not doing it outweigh it versus doing it, because it's like having more focus, more clarity throughout the day, more testosterone for you guys who feel like you're more feminine or something like that. Um, what else, Sean? What are the other benefits? I'm trying to think of the stuff I experienced. I don't want to just go off what somebody else said, but I'm trying to think of everything like I've gained from it. Oh, of course, more willpower too. Like If you can do this, if you can stop this, you can literally stop anything else. You have to gain willpower. I mean, you will gain willpower from doing this. I mean,
Yeah. You start to appreciate like the little things again. Like you will start to, pick up old hobbies that you stopped, and you will start to like even at work or school or like in a social situation, you'll be able to like speak up and speak your mind without self second guessing yourself. And you wouldn't think that's a direct result, but it's kind of like it's just because you manage to like control yourself when you're at your most, I guess you could say, least observed, when you're in your room and like nobody's watching and like you could just do whatever you feel like. It's like you got that control at all times over your body, so it's very empowering in that respect, and it
yeah,
carries forth into the rest of your life. It's a good thing to do.
exactly. Cause just like you're rising up out of like that reptilian brain, pretty much, your very like super primitive instincts to just constantly do that shit. And you're like, I'm not sure what it's called, whether it's like an analytical mind or something like that. You're like raising into like your higher consciousness, pretty much, and that's where you want to
Yeah,
be.
definitely.
Hell yeah. So I guess that's the end of our video, guys. Any comments, question, tips? If you guys want us to coach you, whatever, anything, like let us know. Hit us up, man. Like shit, we all want a life coach to some degree. Anything you need, leave us a message, comment, like, we don't give a fuck, bro. Just let us know. And just end of our video. So see you guys.
Bye, guys.